Okay, guys, so here's the thing. It's finals week, and we're all dying. If you couldn't tell by our general appearance, it's day one. I understand the need for finals. Everything now is based on this testing, but it's just like, it's so frustrating when you're taking 4 classes, 4, 5, however many classes at once, and they all expect you to put in the most amount of work for their class. It's like having 4 jobs at one time. How is that ever going to possibly prove our abilities if we're all sleep deprived for an entire week trying to cram in all this material that we're just going to forget later? So, our university's, online whatever page is called Icon. It went down yesterday for, the entire day. It unenrolled everybody from all their classes. So you had no access to notes, you had no access to current grades, you had no access to discussion boards with teachers or other students in the class, no access to practice tests or study guides, nothing. You were completely screwed. I had something due online that I had to turn in that I was flipping out about because I didn't know if I was going to get it in on time. And my TA for that class is a piece of work. I was afraid that she was going to count points off because I don't know. You know, you just get in that mindset of freaking out and you're just like, everything's going to go wrong humanly possible. So I was freaking out, waiting for it to go up. I emailed it to her. I was like, I'll turn it in online as soon as I can. And I was just like, I'm going to fail, I'm going to fail, I'm going to fail. And then Sarah didn't have access to notes for one of her classes that she had a 7:30 in the morning final in on Monday. Why would you not check that system before finals week? That's just irresponsibility, okay? It was something they knew how to fix. They were like, oh, we'll get it fixed by whatever time. I'm like, if you knew how to fix it, you should have been able to prevent it in the first place. Yes, people should have been studying before. Yes, but there is something to having the material fresh in your mind. I have stuff going on. I had a show that ran this past weekend. Other people had auditions for stuff. Band things, and what about athletics? Those poor kids are probably screwed if they're in winter sports that are playing right now. But it's just so frustrating because it's all comprehensive. They give us new material in the 2 weeks before finals and then are like, okay, you have to test this new stuff and also everything else ever that we've taught you. Especially for the science and math departments and engineering. Yes, a lot of that stuff needs to be melded together. But is the final exam a time to test the minuscule details? Shouldn't it be more important to understand that they know the concepts and then maybe have a few application questions on the newer material or the bigger picture material? Kids are going nuts. You see people sitting outside that have clearly been up all night, if not longer, just cramming. Everybody's addicted to caffeine and energy drinks, which are so bad for you, but it's the only way you can get through it with all this material. It's like I said, it's working 4 or 5 jobs at the same time. It's just unfair, and every class expects you to be able to put in all your time for their class alone. I had a lab report due for my one science class the midnight of the Sunday before finals week. And I had an exam in that class on Wednesday. And for their last exam, they had the lab write-up due the day before. And then it gets to the point where you have to prioritize. You have to sort through your grades to decide which you think are worth it. I don't know, you guys. I'm just ranting. The stress associated with finals makes people lose their minds. I was rolling around under the kitchen table earlier today. That is not normal behavior for me. And then people are either starving themselves because they're forgetting to eat or they're stress eating, and that's not good for you either. All the finals is just horrible for your health physically and emotionally and mentally. And it just sucks. I hate it so much. And I just don't know what to do anymore. And then you're writing on essay exams and your hand falls off. I had to stop for every question on this one final I just took to shake my hand out, give it a rest, because it hurt from writing so much. And I don't usually drink straight up coffee. I've been having at least 1 coffee every day for the past week. Because if I didn't, I would crash because I had so much to do. Who came up with this? Who came up with the idea of finals week? At least it's once you take them, you're done over break. I'll say that. There, I've supported the other side. I've given it credence. Are you happy now, internet? And final papers? Oh my god, final papers. How many papers do you have to write, Katie?
3.
3 papers. 3. Yes, research papers. I don't understand how I haven't run out of words by this point in time in my life. Yeah, and then like I lose things and I don't know where they are and I can't sleep because I'm so stressed out, and then I'm stressed out because I'm not sleeping enough, and then since I'm not sleeping enough, I'm not coherent enough to take these exams, and I'm sitting there like, what's happening? I can't read. When did I stop knowing how to read? And then you just like melt onto the couch and you sit there, and then an hour's gone by and you're like, what happened? I should be studying for other things. But then you've already taken 2 tests today, and then you can't retain any more material, but you need to study because there's so much to cover. Okay, guys. Sorry about the rant. I know probably all feel my pain and know just what I'm talking about and are like, get over it, Suzy. I just had to put it out there. So thanks for listening if you made it all the way through this video. If not, well, thanks a lot, guys. You can like this video, subscribe to our channel, leave comments, whatever. You can follow us on Twitter now. There's a link on our page. You can go see it. I think it's at Schmax5. Check out our other videos. And yeah, thanks for watching.